Our Arctic ecosystem is a complex and intertwined web, with each component being essential in its function. In fact, over 70% of Canada's coastline is in the Arctic, making it an important resource for plants and animals, including us. Lately, Inuit communities living in the Western Canadian Arctic have reported environmental changes like less sea ice, which impacts what and where they hunt. But it doesn't stop there. Climate change is occurring 4 times more rapidly in the Arctic, causing sea ice declines, ocean warming, and acidification. These rapid shifts are impacting a critical player in the ecosystem, and my area of interest, seafloor invertebrates. Seafloor invertebrates like crabs, clams, sea stars, and sea urchins are important in their ecosystems. These organisms recycle nutrients like carbon, are food sources for birds, fish, and mammals, are habitats for others, and are used by humans. Climate change threatens them through habitat loss and population decline, making it difficult to perform ecosystem functions. However, these consequences go far beyond the seafloor. As adults, many seafloor invertebrates are sessile, meaning they stay in one place. To spread to new areas, they rely on a larval stage, which drifts using ocean currents. Larvae live and develop in the water column, making them highly sensitive to oceanic shifts. So any sudden changes alters larval abundances and impacts future seafloor invertebrate distributions. So to prevent further population decline, knowing responses to the environment at all life stages is critical. But in the Western Canadian Arctic, we lack understanding of larval stages due to microscopic sizes and being unrecognizable from their adult forms. Thus, larvae are ignored when assessing the status of seafloor invertebrates. So we don't know larval responses to climate change and how this has impacted communities over time. But I will no longer ignore larvae. I want to bring attention to larval stages in the Western Canadian Arctic by assessing abundances, distributions, and responses to climate change. I'll do this by assessing larvae in relation to environmental conditions impacted by climate change. I'll also look at larval diversity using multiple monitoring approaches. Taxonomy, which identifies organisms using their physical traits, and DNA and environmental DNA, which identifies organisms using genetic material. With my research, I will bring and share new information on the status and future condition of seafloor invertebrates in order to contribute to preserving the health of our rapidly changing and vast Arctic ecosystem.